We'll start here at the 7th fret on the A string, an E note to play E7 sharp 9, which was the main Hendrix 7 sharp 9 chord. So middle finger on the 7th fret of A, that's the E note. Index finger on the 6th fret of D, that's G sharp, that's our major third in E. Ring finger on the 7th fret on G here, that's our D note. That's our dominant 7th. So right now we have E dominant 7th. You can also include a low E string. Now the pinky goes to the 8th fret on B. That's a G note. And that's our sharp 9. And then you can also include an open E string, high E string there when we play the chord in this position. So that's the Purple Haze chord pretty much. Now if we took this back 2 frets, we're on the 5th fret of the A string there, which is a D note. Now we have D7 sharp 9. You can't include those low E strings there because we're in a different key now. Doesn't sound quite right there, so we just start at the A string for that one. Take it back another 2 frets, C7 sharp 9, because the 3rd fret of the A string there is a C note. Take it back one more fret, B7 sharp 9. Now we're going to go back to this E7 sharp 9. At the start of the video I was going like this. And what these chords are is another way to play the 7 sharp 9. But basically I'm using my thumb, let's say at the 3rd fret of the E string, G note. Ring finger at the 5th fret of the D, that's another G note there, and then the pinky goes flat on the 6th frets of the B and E strings. So it's 2 G notes octave, and that's basically the shape for a 7 sharp 9 chord with a root note on the E string. So we have G7 sharp 9. Here at the 6th fret on B we have the 7th, and on the 6th fret of E we have the sharp 9. We could take this up to the 5th fret on the E string for A7 sharp 9. So here's our A note, our 7, and our 9 on the 8th fret here of the high E string. So we're playing this as octave shapes. This ring finger is touching the A string, kind of muting it there, and also it's muting the G. And so what we were just hearing there are the octave notes, the 7 and the 9. This is another common Hendrix shape. It also fits nicely into the pentatonic box. So at the 5th fret of the E string there, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. There's our octave, and here's these notes. We could take this up to the 7th fret and have B7 sharp 9, pinky flat on the 10th frets there. And basically, sometimes when you're picking, you're playing this the octave part first, a low octave, and then you're hitting these high 7 sharp 9 notes. And we could also take this shape here and play the open position E7 sharp 9, which would just basically be 2nd fret of the D string here, which is our E note, low E string, 2nd fret of D. Then we would have the 1st fret of G, major third, and the pinky is going to go on the 3rd frets of B and E. So here's our D note, the 3rd fret of B, and our sharp 9, 3rd fret of E. And that's our open position.